Hi everyone, this is John Rollins. So if you followed my channel, you saw that I do have two old Chevy trucks, and this is one of them. This is my 1972 Chevy C10, so it's a half-ton truck, 1500 series, and it's in pieces right now. I kind of neglected it neglected taking videos, not the truck. I'm trying to bring the truck back. The truck's actually in really good shape. The truck was originally from Dallas, Texas. It's been a lot of its life in Kansas and was garaged, so luckily the truck is really clean. The neat thing with these older trucks, you can see Taylor Chevrolet in Dallas, Texas. That was the Chevy dealer that sold this truck brand new. So with these older trucks, this is a regular cab long bed chassis. A lot of people like the short beds. This is the long bed truck. And it has the trailing arm suspension, so you've got your coil spring sitting on your trailing arms. Whereas some of the newer trucks have, even some of these trucks, you could opt for the leaf spring suspension, which is typical of a lot of modern trucks nowadays. They run leaf springs. Actually, Dodge trucks, 2014 and up, Ram super heavy duty trucks, they switched back over to the coil spring, just like this 72 has, to give it a nicer, softer ride, and you still have all your payload. Independent front suspension, because this is a two-wheel drive. So my plans for the truck are, you can see that there, the cab is right here. I've got bits and pieces everywhere. I'll kind of walk around and tell you what the plan is. So here from the front end, I'm going to put lowering shackles on the front. That way bring the front end down about 2 inches. Get it down. I don't want it super low, I don't want it scraping the ground, but just give it a little bit more of an aggressive stance. It's got a one-piece drive shaft in it or two-piece drive shaft in it right now. I'm going to switch this over to a one-piece shaft. With the coil springs in the back, I'm going to actually change those out, put airbags in the back. That way it can lower and inflate the rear whenever I need to. If for some odd reason I do want to actually use the truck for towing or for payload, hauling something in the bed, I'll have the airbags. That way the truck won't squat. It's got a 12-bolt rear end. I'm going to get the rear end rebuilt. My plans for this truck, just to make it a nice, fun driver. So I'll walk over here. The original truck that had a bench seat in the front, I went and scored these seats from a junkyard, local junkyard to me. They're out of a 2003 Chevy Avalanche. You can see they've got the, looks like a diamond plate pattern on the bottom and on the back and on the headrest. Got the flip up console, so you've got still a 3-seater, just like a bench seat. And it's a power driver seat. Scored these things for 40 bucks and couldn't turn that deal down. Wanted to change out that bench seat, so 40 bucks. And I'm going to do a junkyard build on this truck. This is my 5.3. Have an 04 Tahoe, same junkyard, scored that. Pretty good deal. About what everybody pays for them, about 500 bucks. Got all the wiring, got the ECU, got the throttle pedal, which I think I'm going to switch. This is an electronic throttle pedal. I'm going to switch it over to a manual pedal, cable-driven pedal. Get rid of all that. But the coolest thing is, I'm going to go over here to the cab. So I got everything off the front of it. I'm going to get the cab all cleaned up real nice, get the frame cleaned up real nice. With the frame, I'm going to get it all power washed. Going to chassis black the paint, get it painted real nice, rust proofing paint. So let's look at this right here. Boom. 88 millimeter on-3 performance turbo. Going to go with a 5.3 turbo motor on this truck. Just a nice street toy. The cab's in good shape. Got a turbo 400 transmission to go with it. So 5.3 turbo with a turbo 400 with a 12-volt rear. My goal is 650 horse. Should be very doable. You can see I've got a little bit of this sill plate that was on this door here. It was kind of rusting, so get everything cleaned up. The previous guy kind of chassis black the bottom here of the floor pans. That way to keep them nice. I'm going to paint underneath of them. And then my bed is hidden over here, my bed and my doors. So everything's in pieces now, but if you'll be following my channel, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to give you guys updates on this. This is going to be a high budget build. This is going to be more like a rat rod, in between a rat rod and kind of a, a decent frame off. Keep the price down, make it a nice driver. It's not going to be a show truck of any means, just going to be something I can drive. And then if you saw my 89 GMC plans for that truck, 12 valve Cummins diesel with a 5 or 6 speed manual transmission, either the MV 4500 or the MV 5600. And I'm going to use my 89 GMC to use this to haul this truck here, my 72 Chevy, back and forth to the track. Or if it breaks down, if I break an axle or twist a drive shaft, then that's my rescue vehicle. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. Please like and subscribe and follow along for the ride. If you like these old Chevy trucks, I think we get along pretty well. Thank you.